Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of Zay's Experience. Today we're going to be talking about the difference between a comb and a bristle brush. So again, lately I've been asked a couple of times, what's the difference between a regular comb and a bristle brush? Why do you need one? Why do you need the other? What's up with all that? First, let's start talking about why you need one or the other. So the first thing I'm going to go over is a comb. The main reason why I use a comb is to go ahead and get all of the knots that I have in my beard off of them. As you can see, I purposely let all this kind of grow out just to show you guys, and maybe you'll be able to hear the sound of this going through the beard. Let me show you. You see? That is a knot. And so, the comb helps out. Obviously, as you can see, it has a really thin side to it, and then this other side. Depending on your beard type, I would suggest using one or the other. If you have a really curly beard, you'll find that the bigger gap in between each one of these is actually better and goes a lot easier through your beard, and you don't get as much of the pulling as like I got before. So this really helps maintain your beard. If you have a really short beard, you don't really need one of these, as these work way better with the longer beards. As you can see, you can go really deep into it. No matter how long the beard, you can probably go all the way down. So the main thing is, you need it for longer beards. If you have a short beard, you don't really need one. It also helps with stylizing your beard if you have a longer beard. It really helps shape the direction, get all the knots out, get all that out, but it just really overall helps you style it even more with the aid of a brush. And this is where I want to talk about the brush. The brush can be used for several things. I really like it. It is more particularly for shorter beards. If you have a shorter beard, this is a great tool. It really helps stylize the beard in the sense that it helps you move the beard in the direction. It kind of just like flows over it. Let me show you what I mean. So a good example would be here. If I want to kind of push everything over to the front, I'll use this guy. See? All of this is kind of kept over on this area. But the way I do it is to keep us kind of a little bit more of a square jawline. I kind of just bring it down. And you see, keeps it a little bit more square, gives it that square look. So this really helps stylize both short beards and long beards. But another one of the pros with this is, let's say you had beard balm or beard oil, especially with beard oil. This is really efficient. You go ahead and let's say you put your product in, which I'm gonna go ahead and do right now. So what I'm using is Honest Amish. Love this, not too strong of a scent, and if you go on Amazon, you'll see all the reviews for these. No brainer. So I just go ahead and kind of rub this all over the beard. Get it on the whiskers. Cool. We're good. But now there's really no shape to the beard other than what I've given it with my hands. So this is where the beard brush really does come in. And the good thing about it is, I don't know if you can probably see here. You see how all the bristles are not particularly the same size? Well, that is per design. It wasn't that, you know, let's go ahead and make these all uneven and see what that does to these guys' beards. No, the reason for this is so when you are brushing, helps get that even distribution on top, and it also helps you get that even distribution at the bottom of the beard. So you're getting basically both on top and as much as this comb can get into the beard. So obviously, if you got longer hair, again, this is the reason why it's good to have a comb for the longer beards. Obviously, on these hairs down here, it doesn't go all the way in, so you don't get an even distribution of the product that you're putting into your beard. So with this, now it looks pretty decent. But if you do have a longer beard, I suggest using both the comb and the brush. Because now once you're done with the brush, now you can really go ahead and kind of hit the finalizing stages of how you're going to stylize your beard with the comb. So again, if you want to keep it like that, it's perfectly fine. Or whatever you guys want to go ahead and do with it. I would suggest, if anything, go ahead and not seeing them as using one or the other, but I would suggest you kind of spending on one of those good combos and getting both of them, especially if you're planning on growing a longer beard. See what that'll do over time to your beard and kind of assess your own way. I know that also with the brush, once you're growing a beard, it's really good to help you out to kind of like shape the direction of which the beard is growing. At first, I remember when I first started growing my beard, it was just kind of growing uncontrollably since I do have a bunch of curly hair. It just wants to grow everywhere. So with the brush, I was able to keep it down since I want to keep as much, in my case, I want to keep as much out of my face as possible and let it grow down here. I know a lot of people like this look, which is fine if that's what you're going for, but for me, I like keeping it as smooth as possible down here. Again, giving that square look at the bottom down here. And if I see something I need to correct or evenly distribute further whatever product I put into my beard, I go in with this guy and hit the rest of it. So there you have it, guys. That's the difference between a brush and a comb. So please go ahead, if you like this video, click that like button. And also, if you guys want to see more content such as this, I do have a playlist that's just in regards to my beard. You can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'll consistently be uploading videos in regards to my beard because I keep on getting so many questions, even though this channel's not about the beard, but I'll still be putting out stuff in regards to beards and what I know about them. So thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.